Okay class, that's all for today. The bell is about to ring shortly, so do you have any questions before we wrap up? No. Alright then. Let's just wait for the bell, and then you're free to head home. There it is. Have a great rest of your day everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.
So Draigo and Trilogy, how was your school day?
It was great, Dad.
I can't say the same. It's boring to me as always.
Of course. That's very typical of you to say that.
Finally. I'm back home after a long day at school. School sure does suck because not only do I have to see my arch nemesis during my first period class, but I also have to sit through boring lessons and deal with tests and assignments that are hard to do. The only things I like about it are lunchtime and getting to see my troublemaking friends. Not to mention that I have to wait one more month for the school year to end. I need to figure out how to not feel bored for the rest of the school year. But how? I think I know what to do. I'll smoke at school so I won't feel bored while I'm there. All I need to do is grab my dad's box of cigarettes and put them in my backpack so I can use them during school. However, I don't know where my dad keeps his cigarettes. Let me think about where I should look. Maybe I'll start looking in the master bedroom. Let's go now. Great. My parents aren't in the master bedroom at the moment. Let's head in. Okay, let's see here. Where did my dad put his box of cigarettes? Let's check in that end table. Nope. Not in here. It's not in here either. Where else could they be? Let's check in that dresser. Aha. There it is. I found Dad's box of cigarettes. Now it's time for me to put them in my backpack, and then I'll head back to my room. Alright, now that I've put the box of cigarettes in my backpack, I'll go on my computer and play some video games. Good morning, world. Let's get out of bed so I can get ready for school.
Okay son, we're at school now. You know what not to do while you're there, right?
Right.
Great. You can head inside. We love you, and have a great day.
All right. Now it's time for me to take one of the cigarettes out of my backpack, and then I'll smoke in class.
Guys, what is that smell? Why do I smell smoke?
I'm not sure, Fridge. I smelled it too.
Me too. Me as well. But where is it? Oh my god. Draigo, are you seriously smoking a cigarette in class?
What does it look like? Of course I'm smoking a cigarette in class.
Draigo, are you crazy? Why on earth would you do that? You're not allowed to smoke in school, let alone in a classroom.
Why not?
Because first of all, you're not old enough to smoke. Secondly, it's against the school rules. Smoking is bad for your health, and it can harm people around you. Now put that cigarette away.
No. There's no way I'm putting this cigarette away. I can smoke in class whenever I want.
Draigo, you better do what Lance says right now. Put that cigarette away.
Yeah. What Fridge said. By the way, where did you get that cigarette, and what makes you think it's a good idea to smoke in school?
Oh. Well, to answer those two questions, I took this cigarette, along with a whole box, from the dresser in my parents' bedroom and put them in my backpack yesterday without them knowing. I decided to do this because school has been really boring for me over the past 8 months, and I still have to wait 1 more month until the year ends. So I figured smoking might help me feel less bored for the rest of the school year.
So let me get this straight. You took a box of cigarettes from your parents' bedroom, put them in your backpack yesterday, and you're smoking in school just so you won't feel bored here.
Yes.
Draigo, you know you shouldn't be doing that just because you're bored. We know school can be boring sometimes, but it's best to deal with it. And smoking most certainly won't solve that problem.
Yeah. I agree with what Steven said. Now, like Fridge and I said before, put that cigarette away.
Once again, no. I'm not putting this cigarette away.
Look. You better put that cigarette away right now. You do know that once Mrs. Alexis enters this classroom and sees you smoking, you'll be sent to the principal's office, and you'll get suspended for this, right?
I don't give a crap about what you say. I'm not putting this cigarette away, and that's the end of it.
Draigo, seriously. Put that cigarette away.
No. I'm not putting this away, and that's final.
Draigo, if you refuse to do what I say one more time, I'll take that cigarette away myself and tell Mrs. Alexis about this.
You better not.
Then just do it.
No.
All right. You asked for it. Hand me that cigarette.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh my gosh. That smells so bad.
Well, this is what you get for trying to take this cigarette away from me, you stupid ex-best friend of mine.
Oh my freaking gosh. Draigo, are you serious right now? Did you seriously blow smoke in Lance's face just because he tried to take that cigarette away from you? Why would you do something like that?
You know you shouldn't be doing that to our friend. This is exactly why you shouldn't be smoking at school. Are you trying to make him feel sick or something? And I'm honestly surprised you didn't call him a traitor this time, considering how often you say that to him.
That so does it. Now you've really crossed the line. Once Mrs. Alexis enters this classroom, we'll tell her what you did, and you're going to be in big trouble for this.
Class, what's all that yelling about? And what is that awful smell? Oh my god. Draigo, did I just see you holding a cigarette? And were you smoking in class?
Glad you're here, Mrs. Alexis. And to answer your question, Draigo was indeed smoking in class. Not only that, but when Lance tried to take the cigarette from him after Draigo refused to put it away multiple times, he blew smoke in Lance's face, which made me and my 2 friends really angry. That's why you heard the yelling you mentioned earlier.
What? Are you serious with me? Draigo, is this all true? Were you seriously smoking a cigarette in class and blew smoke in Lance's face?
Yes. It's all true. I was smoking in class and blew smoke in Lance's face. So what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to have to ask you to put that cigarette away right now. And once you do, you'll earn yourself a trip, which is to the principal's office, of course. Now do it.
Nope. That's not going to happen. You're not the boss of me, and there's nothing you can do about it.
All right then, I guess we're doing this the hard way. I'm coming over there to take that cigarette from you myself.
Oh no, you're not. I'm not letting you take this away from me.
Oh my gosh. That's so nasty. All right, that's it. Now you've really done it. Give me that cigarette.
Hey. Give it back.
Not a chance.
Well, I've still got a box of them in my backpack, so I'm taking one out.
Oh no, you're not.
Hey. That's my box of cigarettes.
Well, not anymore. Now go to Mr. Duncan's office, like I told you before. And I'm coming with you as well.
No, I will.
You heard what I said, young man. You're coming with me to the office, and you are not going to disobey me again. End of discussion.
Okay. Fine. I'll come with you to the principal's office.
That's what I thought. All right, class, I'll be right back. Stay in your seats, and I'll see you when I return.
You may enter.
Wait, Mrs. Smith? Why are you here? I was expecting to see Mr. Duncan in this office.
Oh, well, Mr. Duncan is temporarily unavailable because he's out sick. So I'm filling in until he recovers.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, what brings you both here?
Well, Mrs. Smith, the reason we're here is because Draigo was seen smoking a cigarette in class. He even blew smoke in a student's face after the student tried to take the cigarette from him when he refused to put it out. He did the same to me when I tried to take it away, but I was able to confiscate it, along with a box of cigarettes he had in his backpack.
Thanks for telling me. Can you show me the box of cigarettes Draigo had?
Sure I can.
Thank you. So Draigo, tell me, why do you think it's acceptable to smoke in class, and to blow smoke at another student and your teacher? Also, where did you get this box of cigarettes?
It's because school has been really boring for me, and there's still another month left before the year ends. So I decided to smoke in class to make things feel less boring. As for the box of cigarettes, which belongs to my dad, I took them from the dresser in my parents' bedroom yesterday. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that I blew smoke at Lance, who is the student who tried to take the cigarette from me, and at Mrs. Alexis because she tried to take it away too. That's why.
Draigo, you know you're not allowed to smoke on school grounds, especially not just because you're feeling bored. First of all, smoking is a violation of school rules, as it disrupts the learning environment and makes others feel uncomfortable. Secondly, you're not even of legal age to smoke. And blowing smoke at Lance and Mrs. Alexis, just because they tried to take the cigarette away from you, is completely unacceptable. As a consequence, you'll be suspended for the rest of the week, and I'll be holding onto these cigarettes until further notice. Go home now, and I'll be calling your parents to let them know what happened. And as for you, Mrs. Alexis, you're free to go.
Oh my gosh, Draigo. Are you serious? We received a call from your vice principal saying you were smoking a cigarette in class, and blew smoke at Lance and your teacher just because they tried to take the cigarette away from you. What in the world is wrong with you?
You know you're not allowed to smoke at school, as it's strictly prohibited, not to mention you're not even old enough to smoke. You're only 15 years old, almost 16 next July, and yet you're not acting like it at all. What you did to Lance and your teacher was totally unacceptable, and you shouldn't be doing that just because they were trying to take the cigarette from you.
Oh, and did I mention that your vice principal also told us you took my box of cigarettes from our bedroom and brought them to school? I was wondering where they went until she told us what you did. Now, not only are you suspended for the rest of the week, but your vice principal also has to hold on to my cigarettes until further notice. Now go upstairs to your room, and you already know how long you're grounded for while you're suspended, so there's no need to say it. Go there now.
Why?